to the new way of learning. Watch each class carefully and prepare well. Welcome back to Geography class, Chapter 1, Part 3. In the previous class, we discussed the basic calculation of time. Hope you all have clearly understood the basic calculation of time. Children, today we are going to discuss the local time, Greenwich time, time zone, standard time, Indian standard time and international dateline. Are you ready? Everything set? If you are ready, let's get started. Now, let's discuss what is local time. In the previous class, we learned from the traveler in the land of midnight sun. The passengers set their watches back by 5.5 hours. And we came to know that the time differs in different countries, doesn't it? See, we also use different terms to tell the time, like morning, noon, afternoon, evening, night, which was based on apex position of the sun and the length of the shadow cast by it. If the sun is right over the head, it is noon. This time, the shadow will be around the object. In the ancient period, our ancestors calculate time in this manner. Ancestors estimated time by apex position of the sun and length of shadow cast by sun. So children, what is local time? The time estimated at each place based on position of the sun is termed as the local time. So children, is the local time in all places the same? No, it would be different in each longitudes. Within a country, the local time differs in different places. See children, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, etc. different places shows different time. It would create hardship, right? Children, what would be the hardship? There are several local time in a country. We cannot prepare railway timetable. We cannot give the radio announcement. We cannot give the timetable for national level exam, right? So for this, a country needs a common time. Children, here is an activity for you. Difficulties having more than one local time in a country. What are the difficulties? Find out the difficulties and write down in your notebook. Later on, the calculation of time became more scientific and accurate. Let's go into the details of time calculation. You know that the earth rotates on its axis while it revolves. You have also learned that day and night occur due to rotation. The earth rotates from west to east. It takes 24 hours to complete one rotation. As the earth rotates from west to east, the sun rises in the east. Now, look at the map and tell the people of which Indian state can see the sunrise first. Yes, Arunachal Pradesh. It is our easternmost state. So children, which is the westernmost state of India? Yes, Gujarat. Now, let's move on to the next topic, Greenwich time and time zones. The 0-degree longitude is known as Greenwich meridian. It occurs its name from Greenwich, the place where the Royal British Observatory is situated and through which this line passes. Time is calculated worldwide based on the Greenwich line. Hence, this line is also known as prime meridian. The local time at the prime meridian is known as Greenwich Mean Time. Children, we already learned that the time taken for one rotation is 24 hours. Based on the Greenwich meridian, the world is divided into 24 zones, each with a time difference of 1 hour. This is known as time zones. Got it? Children, what would be the longitudinal extent of each time zone? Let's see. Angular distance is 360 degree. Number of zone is 24. So, 360 divided by 24 is equal to 15 degree. So, longitudinal extent is 15 degree. Children, let's move on to the next topic, standard time. The local time would be different at each longitude. If we start calculating the local time at different places based on the longitude there, it would create a lot of confusion. To solve this, the local time at the longitude that passes through the middle of a country is selected as the common time for the whole country. Each country in the world considers the longitude that passes almost through its middle as the standard meridian. The countries with a large longitudinal extent estimates more than one local time by considering more than one standard meridian. The local time at the standard meridian is the standard time of that country. Now, let's move on to the next topic, Indian Standard Time. The longitude extent of India from 68 degree east to 97 degree east. 68 plus 97 is equal to 165. 165 divided by 2 is equal to 82 half degree east. 82 and half degree is the longitude almost passes center of India. This is considered standard meridian of India. The local time 82 and half degree is considered Indian Standard Time. We have learned that the westernmost state of India is Sslc in Gujarat and the easternmost state is Kibtu in Arunachal Pradesh. So, the longitudinal difference between these places is 97 degree east minus 68 degree east, that is 29 degree. So, rounding this, we get 30 degree. We learned that the time difference in 15 degrees is equal to 1 hour. So, 30 degrees is equal to 2 hours. The time difference in Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh is 2 hours. That is, in Arunachal Pradesh, if the time is 6 o'clock, in Gujarat, the time will be 4 o'clock. So, in order to avoid this confusion, we use Indian Standard Time. Children, here is an activity for you. Calculate the time at each 15 degree longitude, east and west of the Greenwich line up to 180 degree longitude and complete the table. Pause the video, find your answer, then play the video and check your answer. All of you got your answers? Okay, good. You might have noticed that there is a difference of 24 hours at 180 degree longitude to the east and west of Greenwich. The place A marked in the given figure is located at 180 degree longitude. Which day would it be for those residing at place A in this figure? If 180 degree longitude passes through a country the places situated east and west of this line will be having 2 different days. Think about the practical difficulties caused by this. To avoid this, certain necessary adjustment have been effected in this line with the result that doesn't pass through the corresponding land areas. Note the longitude marked with broken line. The line is in such a way that it passes through Bering Strait in Pacific Ocean and avoids some of the inhabited island. The travelers who cross this line from the east calculate the time by advancing it by 1 day, and those who cross line from the west deduct 1 day. This imaginary line is known as the International Date Line. Children, here I suggest you to read a book, Around the World in 80 Days, written by Jules Verne. It is based on International Date Line. It is very interesting book. Now let's see time calculation between Indian Standard Time and Greenwich Mean Time. Children, here is a question for you. The Greenwich time is 12 noon. What will be the time in India? Let's see. The longitudinal difference between Greenwich and India is 82 degree 30 minutes. Children, we already learned that the time difference for 1 degree is equal to 4 minutes. 15 degree is equal to 15 into 4 is equal to 60 minutes, which is 1 hour. 82.5 degrees equal to 82.5 into 4 is equal to 330 minutes, which is equal to 330 divided by 60 hours, that is 5 hours 30 minutes. So the time difference Greenwich to India is 5 hours 30 minutes. But India is located towards the east. So we already learned that towards the east you should add the time. You should add the time 5:30 to 12 noon. So 12 noon, 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m. Then 30 minutes. 5:30 p.m. You should write here 5:30 p.m. Indian time is 5:30 p.m. The next question is, time in India is 11 p.m. Monday. What will be the time in Japan? We can find out the longitudinal difference. We can write like this: LD. LD, longitudinal difference, is equal to 135 degree east, 135 degree minus 82 degree 30 minutes. So that is equal to 52 degree 30 minutes. So time difference 52 degree 30 minutes is equal to 52.5 into 4. We already learned that 1 degree is equal to 4 minutes. So 52.5 into 4, that is equal to 210 minutes. So we can convert the minutes into hours. Then 210 divided by 60. We can divide it 210 by 60. 3 times 180. 210 minus 180, 30. Then 3 hours 30 minutes. Time difference India to Japan is 3 hours 30 minutes. We already learned that towards the east you should add the time. Here Indian time is 11 p.m. Monday. Then you should add 3 hours 30 minutes. You can add like this: 11 p.m. Monday, then 12 a.m. Tuesday, 1 a.m. Tuesday, and 2 a.m. Tuesday, and 30 minutes for 2:30 a.m. Tuesday. 2:30 a.m. Tuesday. The Japan time is 2:30 AM Tuesday. Got it? You should always be careful about AM and PM. Practice well, then only you can do the calculation well. Children, here ends our first chapter. This is for today's class. Hope you all have understood the chapter well. I will meet you soon with a new chapter. Be safe until we meet again. Have a good day.